The Telegram app space has been absolutely exploding in the past year. So with the bull run coming around in 2025 again, be sure to be looking out for projects on the TON ecosystem to absolutely make mind-blowing gains. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about a project called Cat Night. And Cat Night is essentially a Telegram game, but it elevates the whole system massively because this is not just a clicker game like you see a lot of. This is actually a fully fleshed out HTML, beautiful game with a lot of really good progression and ways to earn crypto. So without further ado, this is not financial advice, but this is a great game and I cannot wait to show it to you. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. So this is the Cat Night website, and as you can see here, it's very easy to get involved. You just have to go and swap for the tokens, and that's how you would purchase the coin. But in terms of playing the game, you can find this very easily with the links on their website to their Telegram, and the game in itself is fantastic. So what you can do here with this is very simple, but very effective and very addictive, and that's usually great for coins in this kind of genre. And what we can see here is initially you're going to hatch an egg to get a knight, okay, and then you are going to level up and battle those knights. All right, obviously if you battle them, they're going to level up, and then it's a whole progression system that you can play out to essentially earn these cat tokens. And once you've got the cat tokens, guys, you can actually swap that into the TON token, which is in fact very valuable, and yeah, you can just stack a load of crypto simply by playing a game. Really cool stuff here. If we go down to the bottom, you can actually see kind of what the UI does look like, and instantly you can see this looks way better than any of the other games out there when it comes to actually having games on the TON network. So this is fantastic. It's a great little evolution, a great little innovation of TON games on the platform, and yeah, you can see very well fleshed out. So you could level them up, you could swap them, all right, or you could even give them gear. If we go over to the right hand side here, you can see you can enhance them with certain different aspects, all right, and yeah, you can give them gear, you can battle them, and all of this is going to contribute to the amount you are earning. So here we can see the game as we would play it, and yeah, at the top here you can see that there are the TON, the amount of TON you have in the game, and then on the right you have the amount of gems you have, and these gems you can earn by liking, commenting, retweeting, posting on X, and yeah, you get these gems and they're going to give you a massive advantage in the game simply by interacting with social posts. You can also go to their partners as well here. As you can see, they have a bunch of other partners which will help the adoption of the game and obviously increase the cat price because of that, but you can go and join those games and earn some gems as well. If we go over to the knight section, this is where the knights are. This is where you will be able to swap your knights, and you will be able to see what level your knight is and just how it's doing, how much it's earning per day. We can also fill this out with a bunch of different knights and actually unlock the ability to have more knights with that. In this section, this is where you would buy the eggs. The eggs you've actually unlocked to get knights, and you can buy this with a certain amount of TON. We can also boost our knights here in the battle section, where we would level up the knights, increasing how much they earn per day. As well as that, we have the friends section, and this is where the multi-level rewards program we talked about comes in. And definitely invite your friends to this game, because anything they buy, you're going to get a percentage of that. Anything your friends buy, you're going to get a percentage of that, and anything those friends buy, you will actually get a small percentage as well. So massive potential rewards here just by inviting your friends. We can see here on the right hand side we do have the cat wallet, and this is actually how much cat we have earned, and we can actually go ahead and withdraw that if we wanted to actually exchange that into TON, but you would withdraw it to your wallet first and then you exchange it to TON from your wallet. So here we're just going to go ahead and withdraw these cat tokens just to check what's going on here. So we're going to select max, we're going to connect our wallet here in Telegram. Very easy to do because it's all in the app. This is why I love the Telegram ecosystem, guys. And we can see here this is just going to keep on working, and yeah, we're going to get our cat tokens in no time. So after confirming a few transactions, we're actually going to see this being able to withdraw now. We're going to press that withdraw button, and then you can see successfully requested withdrawal, and then from that point we should have our cat tokens in the account very easily. You can see here at the bottom there, cat is now in our TON wallet. So just in terms of the infrastructure behind this game, does seem to work very effectively, and this is why I do think this project has a lot of potential. It's an app, yes, and it just works, and yeah, from a playable progression standpoint, it is incredibly addictive from my own personal experience. And now we're just going to swap that over to ton. So we're going to take our cat, we're going to sell it on the open market, and then we are going to get a certain amount of ton from that transaction. And here we go. Once this is done, okay, confirm that transaction, it is done. And yeah, we will see that, yeah, we have sold our cat and now we have ton in our wallet. And here we have the battle section. This is where you can battle different enemies and also add different heroes to your army to essentially level up in the game. And yeah, this is just going to help you across the board in progression. And then obviously the end game here is to earn those cat tokens and make as much money as possible. So Tokenomics here, we can see they have 60% for the rewards pool. So that essentially means that if you get involved early, you're going to have higher ROI because 60% will be going completely to the community, allowing this to be fully decentralized, fully distributed out among the crypto sphere. So 60% is fantastic, and we can see liquidity at 10%. This is going to help the price stay stable. Essentially, if there's a massive market crash, then having 10% in the liquidity is actually going to help the project stay afloat and absorb some of that sell pressure. As well as that, it's going to reduce the volatility of the coin, which allows for a steady organic growth of that coin over time as they scale. We can see 10% for marketing here. This is actually going to help them when it comes to ad budgets, paying influencers, this kind of stuff, just allowing them to essentially get out there, target the mainstream, and adopt as many people as possible to the project. We can see here 5% for the team. Most teams will take nearly 15% some of the time, so 5% is fantastic. Just another criteria tick box here for this token. We can see sex listings, they have 7% prepared. A sex or a centralized exchange will typically ask for 1% of the supply to essentially add that as liquidity on the exchange, allowing it to stay stable on that exchange compared to it being on the DEX. So yeah, having 7% really just implies that they're targeting 7 of the major exchanges here, which will be fantastic when it comes to just getting this project out there and launching on all of those exchanges, increasing adoption, increasing that ability for the price to rise where more people see the coins on those exchanges. We can see airdrop here for 5% and the advisors get 3%. Now, if you're wondering what an advisor does for a project, guys, an advisor is someone that is typically, well, they will advise the project, of course, but the official role here, guys, is really to have a massive network connected to the project. So an advisor will call up everyone they know and basically say, hey, I've got this project here, would you like to partner with them? Maybe they're an advisor on multiple projects, they can connect the two projects, and then yeah, it's just a win-win scenario for everyone involved in the advisors network. Advisors will typically be big people in the space, so like big opinion leaders in the space. Maybe they own exchanges, maybe they've had really good successful investment rounds. Yes, having advisors is a massive part of any project that really wants to get out there. So having 3% for their advisors, I think it's absolutely fine because they are going to be invested in this project. They're going to hold the supply and therefore they're going to utilize their network to grow the project. If we go to the referral system here, this might influence you if you are in any kind of alpha group or any kind of group where you have a bunch of guys together investing in coins. We can see here that, yeah, I mean, direct referral, you get 5% of what people buy, which will be fantastic. So if you have 100 people in your Telegram group and they all buy $100 worth of the token, then you're going to get $5 from each of those guys, right? And obviously if that goes into the thousands, tens of thousands, you can imagine your referral percentage just being absolutely dominant, and you can imagine your income being dominant as well from that. And then we have a level 2 referral system. What this means is obviously it's a lower number, but what this means is anyone you refer, you will get 5% of what they purchase. Anyone those people that you refer. So if you tell your friend to get involved with this project and then he tells his friend, you're actually going to get 2% of what his friend buys. That's again massively big in terms of a structure when it comes to multi-level systems where you can have a bunch of people in alpha groups. Maybe you know a guy who knows a guy who has access to 10,000 people. You're actually going to get a little bit of a percentage of those people, and that extends down to level 3 as well, which is 0.5%. So yeah, fantastic stuff in terms of their affiliate system. This is a massive win when it comes to investing in a project because it just means that yeah, if you are an influencer, if you do have any kind of influence here, guys, then yes, you can benefit from them and the people they know and the people those people know. So yeah, you can make massive amounts of money from this thing going absolutely viral. So yeah, fantastic game here. Really enjoying it. Definitely check this one out in the description. But that is going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you very soon. Cheers.